Hey guys, good morning. Um, Couple things. Today is the anniversary of my best friend's passing. December 16th is one of the most, if not the most difficult days of the year for me. Um, I'm still getting up, I'm still going to work, I'm still going to do the things I need to do, but I recognize that as a trauma survivor, this day is very difficult. Anniversaries of horrific things for us are horrible. So, what do you do? Well, it's been 31 years today, and it feels like yesterday. It feels just as real. It's one of those things. So, she passed away because she was hit by a car, and it was obviously very sudden and very unexpected and very horrific. I'll go over everything that happened in the weeks to come. Um, she was amazing. We met when we were 13, and um, I was going through hell. Especially at age 11, I was going through absolute hell. So 12, my being 12 years old, it was I was living with my grandma, and that period was a bit of a blur. Um, it was not because I was living with my grandma, but just the aftermath of my mother abandoning all of us. It was horrible. And then I moved back in with the faux father and the siblings. And shortly after, in eighth grade, is when Angela moved to Huntington Beach and started going to the school. And we became very, very, very fast friends. And all of a sudden, I was able to be 13. Uh, I had to grow up very fast, but the entire time that I was with her, I could just be my age. We were so silly, so ridiculous. Um, we had Disneyland trips, we would have overnight skating trips, we would talk about everything. Any time that we had free time, we were together. I was over at her house, she was over at mine. Like, it was so much fun. And I could talk to her. And all this stuff that I could never talk about, I found someone I could talk to. And she never judged me, she never questioned me, she believed me. She was amazing. And to have that just ripped away at 15 years old was beyond devastating. I want to honor my friend today. I want to honor her. Um, I'm going to show you a picture or two pictures. So, this is Angela right here. She was incredible. Absolutely incredible. And she is missed every single day. Her family is beautiful. She has two beautiful nephews now that I wish she would have been able to be there for, because she would have had a ball with them. She would have been an amazing role model. I miss my friend. I miss my friend. So, as painful as today is, I'm trying to keep her memory alive and just remember that I was lucky enough to have her for those 2 years. Second thing, last night was terrifying. Um, on the way home from work, I made it the whole way. It's about a 20-minute drive in good weather. Where I am, on the East Coast, The weather is horrific. Probably the worst in the US. Um, but, you know, it was, I came out here not because of the weather. I came out here because I love my chosen family and they're here. And I'm lucky to be here. I'm lucky to have them. But this is brand new for me. Coming from California, like, and then Arizona, being in the snow, this is completely new for me. So once I got off the highway, I made a right turn down the street that I normally go down to get home. And the plow, I could tell that the plow hadn't done a really good job. And the snow was pretty deep. Uh, I mean, inches, not super deep, but it was slushy. And I just had the worst feeling. And as I got close to the light, thank God it was late enough where there wasn't traffic. There was a car pretty far behind me, but there was none in front of me. As I got close to the light, I went to go brake and I hit black ice and I couldn't stop. And it took probably a good 10 feet to stop. And I was petrified. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. Now, those that live in the snow, I'm sure you're going, okay, yeah, that happens all the time, right? But for me, it was a brand new experience. I've been in a car with hitting black ice and we did a 180. There's this whole story with that I'll tell you one day. But it was on a mountain and there was no guardrail and we wouldn't have gone over the edge. We would have gone into the mountain. And then because we did a 180 and it was a 2-lane road, we had to go back up over the black ice and go back up the mountain a bit to find a place to turn around and then come back down, back over the black ice. And it was petrifying. And it was someone that I was seeing, and was a friend, and her little girl, and then my son, who was probably less than a year old, in the car. And it was awful. And it was one of, definitely a trauma. Definitely something that I flash back on. So this is scary for me. This is, this is absolutely terrifying for me. My chosen family, they're sweethearts. They're like, you live here now. I'm like, I know, but this is still new for me, So they're going to take me after the holidays to an empty parking lot, a snowy parking lot, and we're going to learn to drive in this and learn how to deal with, skidding and black ice and trying to like desensitize me to it. And I'm really, really grateful for that. But I'm also petrified. So I just wanted to do an update. Today was, December 16th. It's a rough day and I'm nervous this morning. It's not snowing right now, thank God. But I've got to go to work. I work from 12 to 9 today. And, which means I got to go battle the streets again. And I'm not going to lie, I'm scared. Hopefully everything's plowed. Hopefully everything is not frozen. It's a bit warmer this morning. Yesterday was nuts. In the morning it was, on the radio it said it was -8. -8. Maybe that's like normal to a lot of people, but to me, again, this California girl, this is all brand new. It's like walking into I used to work in restaurants, and it's like walking into the freezer and just staying there. Like, it's absolutely insane to me. So, I've gotta get used to it though. This is where I live now. Anyway, thanks for listening to me. I love all you guys, and I hope you guys are doing well today. And I think my message for you is to appreciate those that you love and those that are good to you and good for you. Because that's what I'm going to be doing today. And remembering she was my best friend. Her sister was her best friend, but for me, she was my best friend. And Angela, wherever you are, which I know is a wonderful place, I love you and I miss you. Guys, take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.